Niall McGrath here in Las Vegas, Nevada for OTBAM. Press conference just wrapped up. 24 hours to the biggest fight in UFC history. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov for the World UFC Lightweight title. The fans were in full voice here today. Conor McGregor was also in great spirits. It's a bit of a shame Khabib Nurmagomedov walked out of the press conference and we didn't get to see that confrontation in the face-off. I caught up with some of my media colleagues here on the ground in Las Vegas, Nevada to look forward to the fight and get some predictions also from the fans.
One of the reasons why this fight is so big and it's getting so much attention is that because people really don't know what's going to happen. The conventional wisdom, right, is that if McGregor's going to win, it's going to be by knockout early. If Khabib is going to win, it's going to be a long, slow burn of a beatdown. I really have no idea how it's going to happen, but I am very curious to see how they look at weigh-ins and also how they look when they get into the octagon on Saturday.
Brazil is paying attention to this fight, especially because of Conor, you know. He got very famous after beating Jose Aldo, so everybody's trying to look to this fight. Khabib has a couple of fans, but I think a lot of people are trying to see how Conor will react in front of somebody who is 26-0, you know, and a wrestler who actually beat a lot of Brazilians as well.
So what's the ideal scenario for you then, going forward, you know, in the result of the main event? Because, you know, those fights with Khabib have fallen out in the past. Are the UFC likely to try that again?
I want to see them show up. I signed up with Khabib, I don't know how many fucking times. I mean, you guys know. And I signed up with Conor too, and he ducked me as well.
When was that?
Shit, ask him, man. I mean, the dude actually literally, I signed on a dotted line and he never signed. So yeah, I don't know if you guys know that. Yeah, that shit was never out there. Conor literally ducked me, okay?
I think here in Las Vegas, man, the atmosphere is really starting to build. You know, I think we were the same as well as a lot of people concerned that maybe the feeling wasn't there, that maybe there wasn't as much attention being played to this as there was. But now as we're getting closer, you can definitely feel it. You can definitely feel the energy. You can feel the fans coming in town, you know, getting around. Of course, the fighters themselves are bringing it. But it is starting to get that big fight Las Vegas feel.
In terms of your fight, you know, ahead of Diaz-Poirier, do you feel as though this is going to put you guys in line next for a title shot?
Well, my fight against Poirier, and that's another one, like the mental fights that I was off again. He's a tough dude, man. I mean, if Poirier gets a title shot, he deserves it. That's his all right. You know, he beats Diaz, he deserves a title shot. So, like I said, I'm gonna let this mature and happen the way it's supposed to happen. I go out there, handle business, I'm in a good spot.
This is the fight I've been looking for since April. I was there at UFC 223 as well, and when Conor did that, I was very shocked. I couldn't believe he did what he did, but this is what made him, this is what re-energized him to come back to the sport. This is the perfect opponent for him. They're both each other's kryptonites. I just think Conor's gonna be able to get it done. Khabib is one-dimensional, only wrestling, no striking, no defense. He will be stopped within 2 rounds.
15 minutes, I'm here. This guy didn't practice his big disrespect. Thank you so much.
The big caveat for me is that he's been away for 2 years. Is he a parody of himself now? He doesn't look that way. He looks ready for action again, like he's had his time away, he's had his R&R, and he's keen to get back in there again and show that there's magic in those Irish bones. He's one of the best strikers we've ever seen in MMA. He creates angles, he creates a shield for himself with the illusions that he creates with his movement and his feet. His striking is pinpoint accurate, and it's that stuff that will get him out of trouble in this fight. For me, he can get taken down a couple of times and get up. If he gets taken down a 3rd time in this fight, for me it's all over because he'll get exhausted by Khabib, who will win by a mauling. But I do fancy Conor to get the job done in the first round and a half.
It all goes down here tomorrow night at the T-Mobile Arena. Khabib Nurmagomedov against Conor McGregor for the UFC World Lightweight title. You've heard the media picks, you've heard the fan reactions. It's going to be your classic striker versus grappler matchup. Nothing in it for me on this one, but I am siding towards Conor McGregor to get the job done here in Las Vegas, Nevada.